Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another episode in our legendary Isabella von Karstein campaign with the SFO mod and the Blood Kiss updates. This is March 2019. The version here. Okay.
Darkness comes.
Wow, they can run so far. Okay. So I should be able to pop in here and fight them now. They have 16 units. Plus 8 is 24. 31 units. Ugh. Or I could just take Templehof. Well, nothing's there. Now, if I go for Templehof, then they will almost certainly come over here and reinforce this. So then I'm taking on even more units. They do not have walls here yet. What other bonuses do they get? Nothing.
Undeath Ascendant.
Okay, so we will have... maybe we should have gotten skeletons before. It's going to be pretty serious. We will raise dead here. We're going to have to bring in the vampires. So we're going to siege this first. So we could go for 25 more Winds of Magic in exchange for 5 leadership. I don't know, leadership does matter, but... we're probably going to get a lot of leadership. I don't have the leadership bonus yet with the Supremacy, because we rushed straight to Children of the Night. Any more can we get any more vampires this time? Get one more of each. And we could wait one more turn and get 2 more vampires. I already did raise dead on this though. Would be much stronger. I could get rid of just a couple of zombies. I know I just raised one, which is stupid, but I didn't even think of that. I could just wait and hire 2 more vampires. That would make it me a little more comfortable doing a 20 on 32. He's not hiring here right now. I'm not under a lot of pressure. I think I'd rather not throw away the campaign, just to be a little more brazen to start with, so...
Who wishes the red kiss?
So let's just throw her in
I
there.
assent. Yes, my sire.
Countess of Sylvania.
Expand Sylvania's borders, by all means.
I thirst.
What?
Ready. I thirst.
Okay, so we've got a caster already in there. We don't need that many more casters. I mean, having more arcane conduits is good, but at the same time, I really want to get to Immortal Will.
Yes, my sire. Expand Sylvania's borders.
So we're not going to be able to hit it until next turn. We're going to get our gold mine soon. It'll take a few turns to create that.
The axe thirsts for war.
So we're going to have to get rid of some costs here. Zombies are basically free. Let's just get rid of one of these. I do like having bats. We're going to get a lot of gold for killing this. And then eventually we can get rid of her. I mean, we could go ahead and get rid of her if we need to right now, because he ran away.
For the
but
wisdom of Valea.
yeah, he can't hit this next turn, and we're going to get an extra a lot of units, so...
Now.
We just got her just as an insurance policy, but he dashed away, so I'm pretty sure he can't get there in one turn from here to here. So we're gonna be able to complete
Who
that.
wishes the red kiss?
Let's go ahead and hopefully
This
she comes
night?
back. I mean, when you disband a lord, usually they just go over here and then they come back in like 5 turns or something. We'll see. I mean, if she doesn't, it's fine. Yeah, I think she'll come back in 5 turns. We need to get Vlad anyways. We need to get Vlad going at some point.
Queen of darkness.
Okay, and
Who
we'll just bring in
wishes the
both of
red
these.
kiss?
Okay, I think that's basically it. Bloody Spears are about to get attack. That'll also give us 5 leadership on a lot of those other things.
Join me for dinner.
We're gonna have 2 with us next turn anyway, so we might as well just save a little money. Get rid of 1 skeleton. Even though, once again, that's inefficient because I just hired a skeleton. So we wasted, whatever, 600 gold, but... I'm kidding. Are so aggravating. It's back and forth, back and forth. I think we can beat them if they go hostile and attack us. Because we're gonna have the that tier 1 corpse pile or whatever over there. We're not gonna have the gate yet, but oh, when did we get a necromancer? Okay, let's get a free necromancer.
More mausoleums to defile.
Alright, let's see if they changed anything to make these a little bit stronger. Sure. Okay, so you have the exact same vampire magic, boost income. Really? It's only an extra 6%? That's so awful. Scouting is okay. Like, yes, getting these corpse cards is very good. Balefire. So I think they lowered the restriction on those. I think it used to be like 22. That might be on the vampire or the necromancer lords, but having a corpse card in your army is good. That means I don't have to, like, it's basically like just getting an extra corpse card, because we do want one of these, but this will be a corpse card that can also cast spells and hold items and things like that. Now, Master of the Dead. Okay, that's pretty good. So Raise Dead costs 1 less. You get Master of the Dead ability, which gives replenishment to everybody, in addition to your corpse card replenishment, and you get 2 extra uses of Raise Dead. Okay, fair enough. That really fits the theme of Necromancers. That's a nice buff. This does mean with your Lord, you don't have to spend a lot of points in magic. You still want the Nehek, probably, but everything else is debatable. Raised Dead is still very expensive. It used to be 5 or 6, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of the Skaven. But, like, raising up Skeleton Warriors is good. Okay, this is 6. So the normal Raised Dead is only 6. So you don't have to... So if you want skeletons, it's 10, but if you're cool with just zombies, which I would probably be cool with most of the time, then it's just 6. And then this lowers it by 1, so that would make it 5. That's more like it. That's pretty good. This is important. Like, this is a good spell because you can just hire some fodder up. You can summon up something to soak charges from cavalry, or just to keep stuff busy in the fight. So Raised Dead's actually pretty good. Okay, so So they're respectable. I still stand by vampires are way stronger, but they are respectable. We'll probably put him in there. Another thing is, doesn't she get like all kinds of bonus stuff for having multiple? Yeah. 1 extra power reserve. Oh, that's each friendly unit. Okay. So it's not just Lord. Okay, so you actually don't get it if you have Lord. With the Wizardmen, every like hero that you have gives you bonus stuff. But alright. Let's go ahead and get this fight going here.
Countess of Sylvania.
I think it's the same deal. 16. So they hired a little bit more. They raised dead. Where'd that other army go? So they have virtually nothing. They're thinking about flanking me. Where'd these other clowns? I thought I just saw someone.
For the wisdom of Valea.
Maybe he just ran through my property over here. And he's not in ambush over here.
Darkness comes. Move!
Pop him over here. Ooh, what is this? Oh, everybody gets disciplined. Okay, that's interesting. So if a lord dies, then he gives everybody, so they don't get a penalty when he's around. Okay, they've had a nice little touch to him. The extra where you can summon up a bunch more stuff makes him feel like a good necromancer instead of just spamming Nehekara or whatever, Invocation of Nehek. Let's do this.
Death. Annihilate them.
Okay, so we're gonna encircle. What was that? Okay.
Death and destruction.
Undeath Ascendant.
By all means. Massacre them.
Yes, my sire. I
The
ascend.
Vampire Squad, baby. Hell yeah.
Kill them. No mercy.
We got 6. We could get one more next turn. I mean, they're so good. 60 speed, 69 melee attack, 45 melee defense. They heal themselves. You know. Relatively low on health, but a lot of armor, pretty good melee defense. I mean, we'll see if this strategy works. This is definitely what they want you to do with this Isabella. Okay, now it's saying we can crush him, but we're going to fight him. Alright, let's do it. It's like, oh, 2 more vampires. Alright. That tipped the scale. So yeah, the goal here, and then once we start putting banshees in this army as well, banshees, necromancers, you know, we're gonna quickly find out if there's a if it's inefficient to put that many lords in here. It's basically like your worst nightmare if you're an enemy lord, basically. Well, for double basically there. But yeah, they're gonna have a hard time staying alive with this going on. Okay, who's the one with a lot of magic? Let's see, so she has... It's this one, I think. So she's going to be my court caster, and then these are just run in there and get to murdering. Yes, okay. Fodder crew. If we have that necromancer that's just constantly summoning stuff up, we may not even need to have a bunch of fodder. Vampires group 2.
Find me if you dare. Might has fallen.
I do think these are expensive, these VAR guys, but we need some stuff to flank and hit them in the back. We're going to need some monsters. It can't just be the heroes, but don't know about this angle,
Be
but
it.
get a headshot. Okay, well, I guess we killed one of them. Interesting. Actually, you know, we don't even have to move. Let's just... Well... We'll give it one more shot here.
Isabella von Karstein! Swiftly! It is done!
Okay, now they're coming at us there. Alright, alright.
Swiftly! Fine! For Sylvania!
Spears are annoying. We're in poison.
The curse of undeath!
At once!
Bow before me! Dance macabre! Isabella von Karstein!
Crush the breathers! What? We are immortal!
These dogs are freaking coming at me.
At once! End them! Swiftly!
I'm in your thrall!
Vampire! At once! Do not mock me! I hunger! All life must end! Death to the living! Quickly! Find me if you dare! Living will join us! Blood magic! Blood magic!
Swiftly! I drink their blood!
Now I gotta charge back in there. These dogs out of here.
Bleed them!
I think it's just insane, just like how much leadership they still have with their Lord dead, and just like me, like all over them with these leadership producing abilities and everything else going on. Yeah, these guys are probably dead.
Isabella
Maybe.
Costa.
These damn dogs off of me. Okay, the dogs died.
Vampire!
Swiftly.
Yes, they rally back. Keep them around.
The Von Carsteins march. Vampire.
The living will join us! Vampire!
Die, mortals. Die. Bring death. Vampire. To war.
Yeah, so you do get extra units with this, which is different from the healing that you get from like life magic with you know, Empire or High Elves or whatever. This one actually resurrects as well. In case we did lose a bunch of our junk units, but yeah, these guys, I mean, these don't put up the huge numbers. They're just almost impossible to kill. Really good, just sort of tanks, I think. Especially for their cost, since they cost like 200 now. A lot of utility to them. But yeah, these are the, you know, the Grand Slam units. Do they have, I haven't even looked, is there regeneration active? That I think it's an active that I have to do now, so I probably should be like clicking on them using that more. I think it is. So I don't think I did that in the first episode, which was kind of rough. I mean, that first battle is so difficult. Could vassalize them. I mean, here's the thing. If we bring him back and vassalize him, maybe we can get Manfred. They may not like us, though. I mean, I guess we can see how the politics look, but I think they go to war with all of our common enemies, so eventually that could be our way into getting Manfred. Just the trade-off would be we're not going to be able to get this town for a little while. So maybe that's a way to get Manfred back in. I think off of vassalization we get a kiss also. We can trade with them too in the meantime. And they'll build up this town for us for when we confederate eventually with them. Maybe that's a good idea. I mean, Manfred is very strong. I would love to have Manfred. Do we really need that town anyways for like the money and stuff? I don't think so. I mean, the thing is, like, we won't be able to get the provincial edict, which does matter. At the same time, they will be able to get an army to hold off the dwarfs or the humans that could come in from that angle. That is a pretty hot spot that's difficult to defend. That'll allow me to go deal with the Zufbar clowns over there and maybe start messing with Stirland. Like I said, I believe it can give us a kiss too, which would be nice to liberate. I don't want to abuse it too much, like take over a town, you know, liberate it, kill them. you know, take over another town, liberate them, kill them, you know, that type of thing. I don't want to get too gamey with it, but I would like Manfred. Although, I mean, these, like, new lords that we can get off of these kisses are pretty damn strong. But Manfred's Manfred, you know. He's a very strong lord. I think we can support it money-wise. The public order is not an issue. There's no special resource there. Like, all I'm giving up is the provincial edict and, like, potentially getting a little more money or a little more growth, which does matter. The growth really does matter, but at the same time, Manfred's Manfred. We get a trade partner, potentially, so we can... So we might actually make more money off of not taking this town. If we can trade and get, like, 300 or 400 gold off of them, I'm gonna try it.
No mercy!
My bloodline calls.
Countess of
Hopefully they get Manfred back. I think they will. I think he's just wounded. How do they feel about us? Well, first of all, did we get a kiss for that? We did get a kiss for that. Okay. We did kill their faction leader too a second ago. Alright. Diplomatically... They're at war with Templehof with us. Military alliance. Yeah, they don't like our military actions against them.
Now is not the time for petty politics, mine brothers, mine kin.
Well, if we murder Templehof, and if we get him into some other wars with us, I think that'll help. We'll see. I mean, this definitely... I could definitely see this going south on us, but if they have a problem, I think we just kill them. I mean, they're not going to have any big units, I don't think. We got garbage.
This night.
We could take them out. So I want to get back onto my property. We need to hire... I guess we could grab some zombies before we roll out. Yeah, why not? Just grab a couple zombies. Probably don't need them, but they're so cheap. Now we have to wonder, what do we want here? I do want to get down to Unliving Host. Undying Horde is good, though. It's not Lords and Heroes, that's just Lords. I think Dark Pact for the leadership and Aura of Supremacy, and then we go towards this. Hunger is also legit, though. I don't know. I do need Lightning Strike. I think we have to get the leadership stuff first, though. I believe. It's a Dark Pact. You used to be able to get like up to plus 15 when you attacked with her, or like Dark Pact was a 3-point skill right here, and I think you could get up to 15 leadership when attacking. So that definitely has been nerfed a little bit, but with this many vampires, it's probably not going to make too much of a difference. She's rank 3. She got soul life. She's not my main caster, though, I don't think. Who's the main caster? Is it her? Wild-eyed. Okay, she's the main caster. Alright, so this other one, like, should just be doing fighting stuff. one extra soul blight is like, alright, whatever. That can help out a little bit, but not entirely necessary. Alright, let's get back onto our property here. Hopefully they don't go rogue on us. I mean, if they do, we'll kill them. I think it's worth giving it a try.
To defile.
So I think we can only get one more. Tough, confident. Extra leadership for everybody's good. And maybe we just go with that. We don't... I mean... Having more of these vampires with death is good, but... These kind of buff units are good too. What are these old buffs? I haven't even really looked at what do we have here. Determined. Disciplined. Okay, so the +2 leadership and melee attack is disciplined. Lore Keeper. I don't think you can have the same buff stack. Dark Majesty. Okay. Good. Aggressive. I just took whatever. Okay, so disciplined. +2 leadership and melee attack, and that's what she is, right? Tough. Confident. Okay, that's different. Okay, so I think this would stack.
What?
He's so funny. Alright. Got my squad here. Okay, so we throw her in there, throw him in there. So that's 2. That'll put us at 18. And we can just hire a couple more zombies. 19, 20. Okay, boom. And then we'll get our gold mine. This. We need to bump this up over 3 turns. So go ahead and bump that. Totally possible we could go broke, and we might have to get rid of one of those. In fact, yeah, let's not cut it that close. We'll wait a second. They're not positioning that aggressively over here. I think they just have that one army.
Thirsts for war. Darkness comes. Come.
I need to get him in some wars with me.
Assume that
Become
as we
vassal.
share a bloodline, thou shalt not be shackled to mine will.
Okay, so they aren't naturally my vassal. I just raised them. Okay, so we could get 71 trade if we traded with him. Alright. So this is it's definitely a gamble for Manfred. We might be able to hit that next turn, we'll see. So you have a lot of legendary lords you can hire, which is pretty cool. And apparently we have those special Blood Kiss lords now too. That seem to be really good. Because once you start getting a lot of common enemies, then that's when you start getting... That's like... Nothing brings people together like murdering your common enemies. In this game, as far as your politics go. Fortunately, that seems to be how a lot of politics go in the real world, too. Both figurative and literal. So in the base game, you can't do that. You can't raise people up. The AI will do this too. Like they will come in and they'll bring back some faction that you thought was out of the game. And one of the advantages, like I said, is they will have an army here that I don't have to pay for that can defend this area because they're my military ally. So yeah, I don't complete the province, but I get a free army basically here. And the fact that it's Manfred, eventually I might be able to confederate with him. Now they can break out of this. If he doesn't like me, he can eventually resist. That's happened before, when you, especially if you try to confederate people that are like your mortal enemies. Like I tried to confederate Sartosa, the Vampire Coast faction, with Belagar, and they broke out of it like 2 or 3 times. But I had to do it because there was a glitch in the game at the time, and if you actually killed off one of the factions, then it could completely glitch out your game. Okay, so 6. And whatever this is, I think we just murder him. Spot it in there.
Kill them.
We'll probably just auto-resolve this. We're gonna have to wait a turn. Oh, it's not gonna let us auto it. Okay. Oh, for real though? Okay, hold on.
Blood.
Maybe this will pop us up to 6. We'll see.
Who wishes the red kiss?
I assent.
Freaking vampires, man. 7 vampires.
Shed their blood.
Well, that's unique. Do not see that a lot every day. 8 heroes in an army.
Death and destruction.
Okay, we still only have 5, which is annoying. So that means we can't get this in 1 turn. It doesn't matter. We can just climb the walls and kill them, I think. It's... They have virtually nothing. It's just dumb if they make me fight this. We'll throw one of those on there just in case, but I think we're only going to be able to get that.
Bring them death.
Time. We're at 38. Okay. So still going to take us a while. Wow, we have negative public order. What? Access buildings, lack of corruption. Oh, the Skaven corruption has taken us off of 100%. Oh my god, that's really troll. Let me think of that. Okay, so we actually need corruption here. We could potentially start having public order problems. We only have 20 growth. Kind of do need a growth building. 15 growth, 1 public order. Yeah, we'll probably have to go with this. Because I'm not going for the growth techs right now. Maybe I should be going for the growth techs. I don't know. I think going at least for a couple of those zombie techs to reduce the cost will add up over time. I mean, I'm not hiring these anytime soon, probably. I can't afford them. It just doesn't really fit what I'm trying to do. Crypt Horrors, same deal. Like, these just feel like they're probably better right now because they can fly. Yeah, you do have to activate Hunger. So yeah, I need to remember to actually activate Hunger on those guys. So that was definitely a goof in the first couple of turns. Okay, let's just get rid of this. We can bring it back later if we need to, but get either some grapes, which we might be able to trade, or like one of these growth buildings.
Annihilate them.
We're gonna wait on that. So that's all good. Feeling better yet, bruh?
Now is not the time.
Fairland, Sterling, Red Eye. Yeah, nobody likes us. Okay, where are we? Raise nearly dead. Okay, I think that's legit. Do I really want to do Bonds of Flesh? Recruitment cost is cheaper. Okay, so that is significant. I don't know what 15% is. Usually it just says small, medium, or large, so I'm not sure what that means. Growth, baleful. That's 10 growth. And ward, recruit 1. Hero recruitment cost minus 50%. Well, we've already got most of them recruited. I guess we could... that's so expensive to get the diplomacy. Okay, let's just go with that. We'll get to that. I think the armor is pretty legit. I'll stand by it. I think we have enough power right now. We don't need to necessarily tech up super fast. That's some raw power. And all of those can have items that power them up even further. I'm hoping that when we kill Templehof here, then Manfred will come around and at least trade with us. This is definitely like a unique feel from a lot of factions where you get a ton of heroes. Skarsnik is another one that's like a very unique feel that's kind of cool. That campaign is hard as hell, though. I think that's one of the hardest ones in the whole game, if not the hardest. Just because you have to do it with goblins against dwarves early on. Against anybody, like, goblins are trash. Like, you do get some really nice buffs on them, but it's still, like, you know, that's one where you have to have, like, a 40 stack in order to beat 20 of them most of the time. It's a really tough campaign. So I might give that a go at some point. They are going to add in a new legendary lord for Skaven and I think Wizardman soon.
Thou may speak for now.
Nah, you done, bro. You done goofed. We're gonna have to hit Sterling up soon. Probably next. So, I'm kind of worried about Seth-Bar coming at me. But... I mean, we could resurrect them after we kill this. We could resurrect them at Fort Oberstyre. And have them just have an army sit there for us. It'd give us another kiss also. It feels kind of gamey, but I don't know. Having an army like help us out would be nice. Or we could just try to bum rush him and just hope Zifbar doesn't roll us over in the meantime. But it's looking more like there's going to be a little roll in here if we're not careful.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Killing Sterland will give us more points with Manfred, so we'll killing Zofbar though. We might need to come out here and deal with Zofbar. Once again, it's like, what are these provincial edicts? Like, how important is this? Upkeep for skeleton warriors and spearmen. I believe that's just for this province. Recruit rank. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Minus 15 growth, not doing it. Corruption at the cost and growth at the cost of public order. It's rough. We're already at 100% there, so we probably don't need that. Public order plus 5. That's legit. Plus 15% research rate. That's actually really good. Empire hates us, but whatever. So we're basically giving up on 5 public order, but we're already gaining in order to pretty much have a free army here, potentially, that could protect us while we deal with Zufbar. So then we'd have an army here to protect us and an army here to protect us, which is really nice because you can't really afford multiple armies. So that might be what we do. We kill Templehof here, get them out of the game, and then raise them up over here. And then if they want to get rowdy later, we can kill them, or we can confederate them. See how it goes. Okay, but first let's go ahead and knock this down. They're gonna make us fight it. For real, we're gonna murder this. Alright, well, we'll go like triple speed. Like, I have no idea what's going through their calculations when they think they possibly can stand up to this with zombies and skeletons. And once again, the vampires aren't going to be the type of unit that's going to get, like, 300 kills, you know. But they're also going to be the unit that's going to finish the fight at 100% health and get you, like, 100 kills each. Why did they put the most injured zombies on this? They're trolling. Alright, here's my main caster.
Noble of
I think
the
it's
night.
her. Can't tell because they both have...
Vampire. The Von Carsteins march. Vampire.
Seven soul blight cost.
I'm in your thrall.
9 soul. Okay, so she's the main one.
Vampire.
I gotta remember her name. Melissa. Or Valda. Okay, so Valda is my main one. Alright, the rest of them are
Join us. Your time
my
has
squad. Actually, let's make those
Vampire.
2. These my one group. Yeah, so they have virtually no armor, no melee defense. So getting buffed to that is huge. 3 squad. I guess I lost the bats last time. I lost a 4 group. So just Vargei's pounding here. These.
We surpass Nagash.
And then, what? I need. I guess I'll make him 8.
Still my beating heart.
He actually, you know, they definitely helped him out. You know, the more I think about it, the more he's actually, you know, pretty serviceable because now he can raise a lot of dead. So now he has an actual, like, good purpose. Alright, what y'all gonna do? Let's see how you're gonna stop these vampires from climbing up this wall and just killing everybody. These spears, what are these? Oh, they're spears. Alright, that's annoying. I have to chill on that. Alright, let's just go.
Swiftly! Vampire! At once! I serve my sire! Quickly! Swiftly!
Now, they are going to be tired by the time they get up there, but
With haste,
I'm right over here at them.
necromancer. With haste.
I am darkness! Vampire! Neferata's hide!
Oh, it's not an actual ability. It just happens, the hunger. Or I guess you can only cast it while you're in melee, I'm not sure. Oh, they're trolling. Look, they're opening the door so I can't knock it down. Look at those shenanigans.
Time to kill! Blood frenzy!
I need to upgrade the Nehekara so that I can do the AoE on it. I don't see how we're at cast hunger though. Dogs are about to go down.
Blood magic! Vampire! Isabella von Karstein!
Okay, so yeah, I don't know how to use hunger. Oh, it's just always automatically active? Is that it? It's not an activator?
Vampire! The von Karstein's march! Vampire! Curse of years! For Sylvania! What? At once!
Oh, there he is.
End them! We are the new order!
We are the new order.
Swiftly! Crush the breathers!
We're about to lose some dogs. I don't know if I'm totally upset about that.
I smell fear.
Okay, yeah, hunger automatically goes when you're in combat. Gotcha. Okay, so you don't have to activate it, so I didn't screw up as much as I thought in the first episode. They have a pretty good charge bonus, so I'm just cycling them out and charging them back in.
The living will join us!
Find me if you dare.
Yes!
Vampire. To war.
Is their ward still not dead?
Your desire?
Like, kill this
Lead
dude.
them!
Hell.
Vampire. At once. Swiftly.
What is this ward?
Curse of undeath!
At once.
Might
Bless.
has fallen!
Vampire. Swiftly. At once. Swiftly. At once. Swiftly.
How is that dude not dead? Like, he's surrounded by other heroes beating on him. Who is this guy? Ooh, okay, we got some knights rolling up, huh?
My fangs grow sharp.
We are immortal! Ha ha!
Yo, Isabella,
Slaughter
get down here.
them. Kill.
Isabella von Carstein!
Blood magic. Die, mortals, die. At once. Death to the living.
Oh, I guess we just couldn't get to him because he was up against a wall or something.
Vampire.
He was scarier than me. Zombies?
Crush the breathers. Vampire.
Now, if we level all of these up to get plus 15 to Winds of Magic, you know, then we'll get like an extra 105 Winds of Magic also, even if we don't use them all for the magic. It's Nehekara all day. We want to upgrade that. Should be it, right? Get the crew on them.
Vampire!
Blood
How much is that
magic.
replenish? Quite a bit. It's like 30 a second for however many seconds. 13. It's probably like 500 health or something.
Isabella von Carstein!
How? Like, literally, these zombies are the last thing on the map. How are they not just crumbling? Like, the leadership on Legendary is so ridiculous. They're fighting to the last person, even though I still have, like, what did I lose? I didn't lose the vampire, did I, or did I? We lost a zombie. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so their lord, okay, that kind of dude, the Ghoul King actually does pretty good damage. That makes sense that he was able to put in some good hits on her, but God, these things are freaking sweet. I mean, they are expensive now compared to other units, but I think having 3 of them is really nice. They aren't nearly as vulnerable as they used to be because a big part of it is they have that hunger, so they heal. You still have to be kind of careful. You don't want to put them in a halberds, but they're doing some big-time damage. I mean, they killed like half of the units. The whole army killed those 3 things. Now you got to keep in mind, all my vampires were also like lowest possible vigor you can have. When they climb those walls, you lose all of your vigor if you don't have the towers. Wind spell. Okay, major magical damage can disrupt unit formation. Medium. Okay, cool. Okay, so we don't want to subjugate, I don't think. No, we want the Capitol building. We definitely want the Capitol building, but we can vassalize them and raise them up with Sterling off of the next fight that we have. So raising them up is not the same as subjugating, and that's not the same as vassalizing, I don't think. So we'll give them Sterling. So we're going to occupy it, wipe them out. And I think we can raise them by attacking this Sterling town over here next. So we're going to have a lot of micro. We got to keep up with all of their spells and things they can do, and a lot of them are going to have items and stuff too. Actually, would not mind having another dog here. Did we lose a dog? I wouldn't mind having a couple of dogs because they're going to have some crossbowmen, and we need to get that dealt with. Okay, so they have no units yet. They'll probably get something in a second. Okay, so we've already got our fort. Get rid of that. Try to build that up if we can. So we could get Hunger and Invocation of the Heck on her if we wanted to. Or we could try to upgrade, like, the zombies. I really don't care. Like, the zombies aren't... I mean, the extra melee defense is what I care about. Melee defense and armor on them. But this would make her a much better fighter. She can't get the other healing, I don't believe. Dark Shepherd. That's pretty nice. Six leadership for skeletal units. That's pretty good. Okay. Like, getting 2 points in the Heck would allow me to overcast this. I feel like that would be really, really nice. Because the vampires can't get this anymore. I thought they used to be able to get it. Now, the Necromancer can maybe get that for us, though. He's kind of low level. Like, maybe we just want to make him our caster and then use different stuff for her. That's probably wiser. Because he has nothing else to do other than get this stuff. And we're not going to need... We're going to run out of mana if we just keep spamming this, so... Maybe we just go for Hunger to help her out with her personal power, and then... then Unliving Host. Undying Horde's pretty nice for replenishment too. Let's just do it this way. Let's do it that way, and then we can finish up Unliving Host. And then we probably just come down here and start going for lightning strike, which we'll need eventually. There's going to be a lot of stuff along the way we're going to want to pick up too. There's just so many good, like so many different skills you can get with her. Okay. Well. Okay, so she's my caster one. Oh yes. I really want to try this out. Might just be total garbage. Cooldown reduction costs 24 if you upgrade it though. How much does it do? Random extended effect duration. 22 seconds versus 11, so it's up for twice as long, but is that really that much better? It only costs 3 more for twice the duration. It's possible. It does not do extra damage though. Okay, let's do this and Winds of Magic there. I don't think I need Fate of Buna this early in the game. Just for like hardcore units. Okay, and then I think we just want to go Augury and then work our way towards Dark Benediction. Alright, and then I do want some dogs. Why is it not letting us? I thought it was. Is it control? Oh, okay, it's... There we go. Okay, so I was pressing Alt. It's Control to do that. So if you press 1 and then press Control, then it allows you to fiddle with just those 2 units. If you use Shift, then it forces all of them to combine in a row. So I think I want 3 dogs here. I don't know. Like, we do need a front line. These are already going to be very good against archers. Maybe we just... go for the skeletons or the zombies. I don't have any large units. No, the dwarves definitely aren't going to have any large units. Maybe just normal skeletons then. Yeah, I mean, we do have all of these to flank. We could get dogs or bats to go deal with... How many archers they have?
Praise Sigma.
Quite a few, actually, but we need a front line. I guess our zombies are vampires are our front line. Vampires can also go run down the crossbowmen. These dogs are very good against humans, so they just suck in sieges. Let's go with 1 dog then. Let's just split the difference. 1 dog, 1 skeleton. Okay, we're getting rid of that. We're gonna get some woods here. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Fargeist units. Okay. So we've got this teched out. We need to get this leveled up to 2,000. Is there anything I can get rid of to start that earlier? I don't think these guys are making a move just yet. Okay, that should be all good. Eshin, what do we want? That will solve the public order problems. Potentially we can sell the wine to vampire counts. And we don't really need any other recruitment. We could do this for extra growth, which kind of matters, but yeah, maybe we just do this for the growth, since we can't trade the wine yet, and our growth is awful. Makes sense. Okay, so newly raised dead, fresh wine, armor for zombies. So that's 8 turns, so it's 6 for this. So we'll definitely finish this for sure. Then we'll think about it. Let's just go to this for now, and then we might need to go over here for the growth. Because we're mostly going to be raising dead the zombies, so the recruitment's not going to matter as much. The 10 armor is very good. Upkeep, not going to matter. Okay. so maybe we go for this stuff over here. I think that's all good. We looked at this stuff.
Yes,
Oh, they're not at war with me with Templehof yet.
come. But do not assume that as we share a bloodline, thou shalt not be shackled to...
I will murder you. Watch your mouth, son. You saw what happened last time you ran it. Alright.
Isabella von Kapstein.
Okay, I think we're going to be equipped to take out Sturm.
The Empire.
Whoa, they get a bonus versus infantry? What? Damn, those are actually pretty strong. What the hell? When did they buff up Empire like that? 3341 is pretty legit early.
Bow.
Yeah, 29 weapon strength. What's our weapon strength? 37, effectively 50 armor.
Isabella.
Oh, they're going to be food for the Vargeist, but still. Alright. And we're going to be out of time, so we'll start the next episode off by fighting Sterling. Man, I love the vampire counts though. They're probably, I think, my three favorite factions are probably Skaven, Dark Elves, and Vampire Counts. I do like Empire a lot too, though. There's probably like a fourth one in there. I just like the Bad Boy faction. I think they're like a good blend of toughness, and they have kind of like unique mechanics. Particularly like Vampire Counts and Skaven play very different from a lot of other factions out there. And then Dark Elves have such a good sort of collection of units, and their like slave system or whatever is very interesting too on Legendary. And they're all like fairly diverse and different tactics you can use. It's not very single-minded. But I like most factions in the game quite a bit. Okay. So she's the one that has a little bit of Soul Blight there, but we're not going to use that. Melee defense. She's got Immortal Will. Now one of them already has Augury, but I think we'll just get her on all of them. So they're going to end up getting spread out, and I don't want to have to micromanage that. Just end up spreading the, I do need to get replenishment though. It's a 2 with Augury, and then this one can have replenishment. I forgot, I do need to actually get replenishment with all of them. So what comparison do we have here? Ooh. 9. So they're gonna have 29 units. Jeez. All right, well, we'll try it out next turn. So, or next episode. So, anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Check out the rest of the stuff on the channel. Tell your friends. All right, see ya.